I also welcome the Secretary, Department of Post, Shri Ananta Narayan Nandaji, the Secretary, CPV and OIA, Shri Sanjeev Aroraji, the Joint Secretary, CPO and PSP, Shri Arun Kumar Chatterjee. Namaskar and a very good morning to all of you. On the auspicious occasion of Passport Seva Divas, I extend my warm welcome to the Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, Shri S. Jaishankarji. Other dignitaries on the stage are esteemed guests, distinguished in-house invitees, are RPOs, the representatives of our staff associations and media representatives. Now I request Ms. Sonia Yadav to come on the dais and present a bouquet of flowers to the Honorable Minister of External Affairs of India. Thank you, Sonia. Ms. Vinita Sinha to present a bouquet of flowers to the Secretary of Department of Post, Shri Ananta Narayan Nandaji. Thank you, Vinita. I request Ms. Bhanu Lali to present a bouquet of flowers to the Secretary, CPV and OIA, Shri Sanjeev Aroraji. I request Ms. Poonam Tirki to present a bouquet of flowers to Joint Secretary, CPO and PSP, Shri Arun Chatterjee. Thank you, Poonam. For the formal inauguration of today's Passport Seva Divas celebration, now I call upon all the honorable dignitaries to please come forward for the traditional lamp lighting ceremony. Now I request the Secretary, CPV and OIA, Shri Sanjeev Aroraji, to deliver the welcome speech.
Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Secretary Post, Shri Ananta Narayan Nanda, my colleague, Joint Secretary PSP and Chief Passport Officer, Arun Chatterjee, all other colleagues from MEA, regional passport officers who are here from all over India for this conference, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar, very good morning to all of you. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to welcome you all to this high-level segment of Passport Officers Conference being organized in conjunction with the celebration of the Passport Seva Divas. We celebrate this important day every year to commemorate the enactment of the Passports Act on 24 June 1967. The annual Passport Officers Conference gives us an opportunity to take stock of our passport delivery systems, deliberate upon an array of issues, both at the policy level as well as in terms of implementation, through a vast and expanding network of Passport Seva Kendras and Post Office Passport Seva Kendras, totaling currently 505. Also exchange experiences and best practices and come up with action points and recommendations to further improve our performance. In this endeavor, the guidance and directions of Honorable External Affairs Minister and of Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs, who is currently preoccupied with the Parliament and would be chairing a session this evening, are critical. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, we have experienced a continuous surge in the demand for passports in the last few years. During 2018, out of more than 13.2 million passport applications in India and abroad, our passport issuing authorities within the country and abroad were able to issue 12.5 million passports. The Seva, the Passport Seva mobile app for submission of passport applications and the scheme enabling the citizens to apply for passports from anywhere in the country have both contributed to this process. Many of you would recall that these two schemes were launched here last year on the occasion of Passport Seva Divas. India is not only the third largest economy on purchasing power parity terms, but also now the third largest passport issuing country after China and USA. While China and USA issued 18 million and 16.5 million passports respectively during 2018, India issued 12.5 million passports, as I mentioned earlier. We continue to receive more than 1 million passport and its related applications every month. Our ranking in terms of number of passport holders is the same. Given the paucity of time, I will not go into details, but allow me, Honorable Minister, to say on an aspirational note that considering that our great country with a population of 1.3 billion people currently has only 85 million passport holders, there is a vast potential for becoming not only the largest passport issuing country in the world, but also the country with the largest passport holding population in not too distant a future. There has been a paradigm shift in the manner in which our ministry has been delivering passport and its related services. To this process, our strategic partnership with Department of Posts has played an extremely important role. And of course, our current technology partners, the TCS, their contribution has also been significant. Again, I think I'll run through these remarks very rapidly. I think I could share a copy later, but I'm missing out on a lot of it to save time. I think it is really in the overarching framework of our very genuine offer to the public at large that if you cannot come to the passport office will come to you. So that is what the paramount, that is what the paradigm shift is all about. And I think it can be certainly observed in all fairness that passport services in India have become one of the most noticeable citizen-centric statutory services being rendered by the government. Friends, we have now started integrating the passport issuing systems in our embassies and consulates abroad into the Passport Seva project. It is very heartening that as we meet here, 29 of our missions and posts have already been integrated into PSP, accounting for nearly 90% of the total number of passports issued abroad. Under the guidance of the Honorable Minister, the participants, as also the officials involved at this conference at headquarters, are confident that the deliberations during this two-day conference would yield useful suggestions and action points for further enhancing the people-friendliness, transparency, efficiency, speed, and reliability of our passport services to fellow Indians at home and abroad, as also the accountability of all those who are entrusted with this public service. With these words, I again renew our gratitude to Honorable Minister for gracing this occasion amidst his packed schedule, and I welcome all of you to this special segment of this Passport Officers Conference. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, sir. As sir has said, ever since the present Passport Act came into force on 24th June 1967, this day is being celebrated as Passport Seva Divas every year. As an integral part of this Passport Seva Divas, all the RPOs from various parts of India participates in the conference and the top performers are being awarded. So without further ado, we'll proceed to the most awaited segment of the Passport Seva Divas, where the best performers are being awarded. So I would request the first category of awards is the Best Performing Passport Offices. And the first prize winner is Jalandhar Passport Office. I request P.O. Jalandhar, Shri Harmanbir Singh Gill, to please come forth on stage and receive the award. I request Honorable External Affairs Minister of India to please award the awards to the awardees. The second awardee is Mr. Our Cochin Passport Office. I request Ms. Bhanu Lali to please come on stage and receive the award. The third prize winner is Coimbatore Passport Office. I request Mr. G. Shivakumar to please come on the stage and receive the award. The second category of Passport Seva Puraskar is for state police officers. Without their support, we could not be able to deliver the passport in faster manner. So I request the first prize winner, Mrs. R. Jayalakshmi, SP Guntur Rural District, Andhra Pradesh, to please come forth on stage to receive the award. Our next awardee is Shri Vijay S. Sakhare, Commissioner of Police, Kochi City, Kerala. I request him to come on the dais and receive the award. So to deliver the passport at the doorsteps of the citizens, the Ministry of External Affairs of India had joined hands with Department of Post. So the third category of award goes to the DOP personnels, and I request Shri Mali Manabhai Vatstabhai, Postal Assistant POPSK Anand, to receive the first prize. The second prize winner is Shri Venkata Pulla Reddy B, Postal Assistant, POPSK Kurnool. I request him to come forth and receive the award. Our third prize winner is Shri Arumula Rahul Reddy, Postal Assistant, POPSK Warangal. I request him to come on the dais and receive the award. Thank you so much, sir. Now I request the Honorable Minister of External Affairs of India, Shri S. Jaishankar ji, to address the House.
Namaskar. Secretary Post, Shri Anantanarayan Nanda, Secretary CPV and OIA, Shri Sanjeev Arora, Joint Secretary PSP and Chief Passport Officer, Shri Arun Chatterjee, all colleagues from MEA, Regional Passport Officers, awardees of Passport Seva Puraskars, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to join all of you today at this annual celebration of the Passport Seva Divas, at a time when we are experiencing unprecedented growth of passport and passport-related services in the country. The last 5 years of passport services delivered by the ministry, in the words of my illustrious predecessor, Srimati Sushma Swaraj ji, indeed constituted a passport revolution. Under the leadership of the Prime Minister, various initiatives that this ministry took brought about a visible change in the delivery mechanism of passport services to our citizens, both within the country and abroad. Let me assure you that the Minister of State and I would continue to pursue the process of reforms in the delivery of citizen-centric services by this ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to felicitate all our passport issuing authorities who have strived to ensure transparent and efficient passport delivery service systems and services in the country and abroad for the benefit of our citizens. Today, as we celebrate the Passport Seva Divas, we rededicate ourselves to work towards further improving these systems. The mandate of my ministry is to ensure good governance and a transparent, efficient, timely, effective, reliable, assured, and accountable public service delivery system. The issue of passports would definitely remain a core area for us. As we move ahead, our focus would continue to remain on proactive outreach and further simplification of the rules and processes for issuing passport without compromising on legitimate security concerns. To this end, we should make optimal use of the technology available with us and the tools provided by the government's initiatives under Digital India. During the Passport Seva Divas last year, the M-Passport Seva mobile app and applying for a passport from anywhere scheme were launched. These two initiatives demonstrate how technology can help passport applicants. Using the app, one can now apply for a passport, pay the fees, and schedule an appointment using the mobile phone. The Passport from Anywhere initiative enables applicants to apply for a passport from any PSK, even if it was not situated within the jurisdiction of the residential address of the applicant. A seamless process has helped increase the speed of service delivery and reduce public grievances to a very large extent. Our government, in its previous tenure, took major initiatives in the simplification of passport rules. For example, we increased the number of documents acceptable as proof of date of birth and rationalized the number of additional documents which were required to be submitted with the passport applications. Self-attested documents instead of notarized ones are now acceptable. We have eased the process of getting passports for minors by their single parent, and also for applicants who are either separated or divorced. Those applying for a passport under the Tatkal scheme are no longer required to submit a verification certificate from a gazetted officer. These changes have been made to the great benefit of our citizens who have welcomed these liberalized policies. As part of our outreach efforts, we have now taken passports to the doorsteps of our citizens. This ministry is extremely grateful to the Honorable Minister of Communications, Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, who couldn't join us today on account of his parliamentary commitments, and the Department of Posts under his charge. for enabling us to open 412 post office passport Seva Kendras since January 2017. Together with the 93 passport Seva Kendras, which are already functioning, this has taken the total number of passport Seva Kendras in the country to 505 today. The common man or woman of the country now has a passport Seva Kendra near his or her residence and is not required to travel too far to submit their passport applications. The partnership between MEA and the Department of Posts is indeed a wonderful example of the best practices in citizen-centric governance. In line with the commitment made by our government in its previous tenure, we shall continue with the process of opening a new POPSK in every Lok Sabha constituency where no PSK exists today. Both our ministries are completing the necessary formalities for the early inauguration of the POPSKs already announced. We would also be announcing more locations for setting up POPSKs after completing feasibility studies. The state police authorities have an important role in the timely delivery of passports, and I'm very happy that they have been recognized today. The average time taken for police verification has come down to 19 days in 2018. We would like to bring this down further. In this context, the performance of states like Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Kerala have been exemplary, and their awards today are indeed well deserved. I'm happy that the Indian security press Nashik is working towards further improving the quality and security features of our passport booklet. The ministry has initiated discussions with the India security press regarding the project for issue of chip-enabled e-passports to Indian citizens. We propose to pursue the manufacture of e-passports on priority so that a new passport booklet with advanced security features can be rolled out in the near future. As part of our global public outreach efforts, the work of integrating the passport issuance system in our missions and posts abroad into the Passport Seva project was started in October 2018. It is noteworthy that major passport issuing 25 missions and posts have been integrated during this period. We are taking steps to complete integrating all the missions and posts abroad in a time-bound manner, which would enable us to deliver passport and passport-related services to our diaspora abroad in an even more effective manner. We have been issuing, on an average, more than 1 crore passports every year. It's a matter of great satisfaction that the productivity level of our officials has also increased appreciably in these years. I would like to specially compliment the officials of the Central Passport Organization and our passport officers for this very laudable achievement. This would not have been possible without exemplary diligence, dedication, and commitment towards public service. Equally important in this endeavor has been the tremendous cooperation that our ministry has been receiving from state police authorities, the Department of Posts, and the India Security Press Nashik, all of which I had acknowledged earlier. Let me also take the opportunity to compliment our service provider for having contributed in a very substantial way in making the story of issuing passports in India today a huge success. I congratulate the winners of the Passport Seva Puraskars and hope that they would continue to serve the public with even higher zeal, enthusiasm, and dedication. The Ministry of External Affairs has coined the adage for passport services as Passport, Sudhar, Vistar, or Aapke Dwar. The outreach mantra of our government today is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. These two messages get intertwined as we move towards further enhancing the transparency, performance, and delivery of our governance system. I call upon all of you today to continue striving towards providing good governance and putting in place systems for proper implementation of the policies of the government and thereby strengthen the confidence of the people. I would like to once again emphasize the word Seva which is contained in the Passport Seva project. The attributes of being responsive, caring, considerate, and transparent are necessary for all of you. It aptly summarizes what we are doing today and where we intend to go tomorrow. Empowered by technology and your hard work and experience in this field, I'm confident that all of you will gear up to work relentlessly towards fulfilling our commitments to the public in delivering passports and its related services. I wish you all a very productive deliberation today, and I thank you very much for being here. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your valuable insights. Sir, we assure you that under your leadership and vision, we'll certainly try to improve the passport services to deliver the citizens of this great nation. Now, we'll have a short break as the Honorable External Affairs of Minister of India, Shri S. Jaishankar ji, has to leave. But again, we'll reassemble here and the session will continue and the award ceremony will be done. Thank you.